This is the HELLREX. It came to us as a 2000 Jeep TJ Wrangler. Standard two-door, soft top, these things, they last forever. This one specifically had the 6-cylinder engine in it. That's just not enough power for us. There's a couple ways to get more power out of the original engine. You can turbo it, you can supercharge it, or you can do what we did and you can dump a HEMI in it. Of course, these Jeeps, they weren't made to fit the new style HEMI engines, but that's no problem for us. And Ragnarok Motor Works is here for you to do ridiculous shit. So this is why it's called the HELLREX. 5.7, brand new HEMI engine, had 8 miles on it when we bought it. Super clean, super fresh, super ready. It didn't fit. So we had to cut the firewall out and shove this engine into the cab of the car. It gets very hot in the summertime. So hot that we had to Line-X the floors because they would turn red. But that's neither here nor there, and we fixed most of those problems. Next on the agenda though is we're gonna supercharge this thing. So this is our winter project for the year. We're going to pull this off, and we have Whipple making us a supercharger. Beyond that, custom paint job, poison spider, hood louver. It's got rock lights, underglow, Quake LEDs. We just installed a brand new SmittyBit X2O winch because we break everything that we touch. That's neither here nor there. Metal cloak on everything. Metal cloak was awesome to work with. Metal cloak fenders, metal cloak side rails. We went with the Mickey Thompson Baja Boss. We're running 35s with a 15-inch fuel gunmetal rim. This, when we got it, was completely jacked up. For whatever reason, it was running Jeep YJ axles. So the axle seals were gone, completely destroyed. We went to the junkyard and ripped off like a true TJ set, put that on there. We're running Fox shocks with extra reservoirs, frickin' badass. This thing is a killer on the dunes. We ripped out the original seats, went with Corbeau Customs. So you can see a lot more comfortable, a lot more space. Line-X the entire inside. New gauge cluster. We're actually getting ready to move to a digital gauge. Be sure to watch that episode because I'm sure it won't fit because nothing ever does. Original interior though, automatic transmission, back seats of Corbeau. Other cool thing about this, it's got a really good system. Jeep TJ's never had awesome audio, and this one does. We went with the Garvin Wilderness top rack. We have a couple of tents that we can mount to this. We could take all our shit everywhere. Wilderness top rack from Garvin, really awesome bolt on. You can see it's bolted in with body mounts. Went with Smitty built bumper, so we could actually get the full-size tire back on here, but still have towing capability, because if you have a HEMI, you can still pull some shit with this. New brake lights, all of the, you can see this is one of the cleanest Jeep TJs that we could possibly find. No rust, just pure, good American Jeep engineering. Got my little 50 cal antenna, super fun. And then obviously you can see our emblems. The HELLREX wouldn't be the HELLREX without its own Dodge emblem. So HELLREX, Leviathan, and Leviathan Labs, you're watching it here. Our SRT8, because this will be a supercharged HEMI, and I wouldn't be SRT Jake without SRT8. That's it, guys. This is the HELLREX project. You're coming in about 75% of the way through it. We'll be able to take you through the process of us putting a supercharger in this. I'm sure that we will destroy something. But for now, I think me and the crew are gonna take it out on the dunes and get you guys some usage shots. So let's go have some fun. we're here at the dunes. This is the entrance area. There's no one here because it's Friday and it's cold. So it's just us. I'm gonna walk you through though a couple things that you need to do before you try to get out there. One is buy your ORV stickers. If you don't have them, they won't let you on. Number two, which we already talked about, is make sure you have a flag. If you don't have one on, they won't let you on. Number three is air down your tires, because if you don't air down your tires, you'll get stuck instantly, and then you'll have to pay $500 to get towed off the dunes, and it will be embarrassing. So I'm going to show you exactly how to air down your tires for sand dunes. First thing, get one of these little things. This is super cheap. They cost like $2. This is a valve stem remover. Of course, you can use an end that will just thread on and let air out nice and slow, but I don't have time for that, and I like to spend my time out there. So I'm going to show you how to use a valve stem remover to air down your tires really fast. For sand dunes like Silver Lake, Prismo, the Salt Flats, or Little Sahara, you're going to want to air down a tire like this, a 35-inch off-road tire. You're going to want to be somewhere around 9 or 10 pounds or PSI in your tires, and that will help you to glide over the sand. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove our little cover. Yes, mine are badass. They are grenades. They're way on there. There we go. All right, you're going to take the end right here that has the slot in the middle. That's going to get you onto the valve stem itself. Now, another thing to remember is always have a little baggie of extra valve stems, because just like a detent spring on an AR-15, sometimes these things like to go flying and you won't find them again. So I always carry a bag of spare valve stems. You're just going to put that right in there until it seats. You're going to start taking it out. Zach, will you grab and open up that tire pressure gauge that's in the bag in the back seat? All right, you're going to carefully grab around. See right there? I took the valve stem right out. Now we're going to leave it right in there, and as soon as we get to where we want to go, we're going to just put it right back in. But we got a little ways to go here. One of the telltale ways to know that you're getting close is when the tire starts whistling. You need to check it, because you're getting really, really close to where you want to be. Don't forget your pressure gauge. If you don't have one, you have no idea where you're at. So this is just a simple one. It's a 5 to 50. You can hear that whistling sound right there. So we're just going to check that. We are at 11 pounds, so we are almost there. I'm actually just going to take this bad boy, pop her right back in. Try not to lose it. Sitting right at 10 pounds right now, so we need a little bit extra. I don't need to take the valve stem back out for this. We're just gonna thread on the press down. You just leave that right on there and it'll air down for a little bit. We'll give that a minute, check the pressure, and then this one will be good to go, and we'll do that to all 4 tires. All right, well, let Zach finish it up and then we'll get going.
Hey Jake, I think we ran this one too low.
Uh-oh.
What's she at?
It never
Oh,
it didn't whistle.
That's bad. That is really, really bad. There is not much that we can do.
What do you mean?
We can't run it like that.
No, can we put more? Can we put air in it?
How do you get down the road to get to where the air goes?
That's a good question.
Yep, you got to stay on it all the time. You can.
It didn't whistle like it did last time. That's what I thought, like the other ones did.
Yep, you just got to pay attention to it though, because when you start seeing the fold, that's when you're gonna get in trouble. You can try to limp it, but it may come off the bead or it might ruin the tire. But that's the only thing that you can do, is try to limp it down the road to the air station. So just put it all back together and you can follow me down there, and hopefully we can get some air in that before it comes off the bead or jacks up the sidewall. Just gonna have to go really slow. That tire is not supposed to look like that. You always want to make sure that you put your tools away where you can find them. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Boom. Crocs. So we fixed Zach's little tire mishap. Pay closer attention to him next time. And now we're in my favorite place on the planet. There is nowhere else I'd rather be than the Silver Lake sand dunes. Hundreds of acres of pristine sand that isn't for just sunbathing. You can bring anything out here. The HELLREX is a perfect vehicle for this type of environment. It's fast, it's fun, it has power, four-wheel drive. It's got everything that you need to have a blast out here. And unlike the Razor, which I'm sure you guys have seen at this point, it has heat. So at the end of the season, on the very last weekend, when it decides it's gonna rain and be cold and suck, you can stay nice, warm, and toasty while still having fun. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Jeeps have been coming to the Silver Lake sand dunes longer than any other vehicle that on record. I mean, yes, you see some crazy stuff out here. You see $500,000 sand cars. You see pre-runner trucks. You see Crown Vics. You see rusty Toyotas. It doesn't matter. If it has clearance and enough power, you can bring it out here. But Jeeps are still the king when it comes to sand. And the HELLREX, it's the king of them all, baby. Guys, that's always a good ass time. HELLREX did awesome. The Razor did awesome. You guys will be able to watch both of them, see how they perform. Comment below, tell us which one you would want, the HEMI HELLREX or the Turbo 4. But that's it for this episode. I mean, we'll get the HELLREX out about 1 million more times. Like I said, we've got a supercharger on the way. We have a whole bunch of shit to show you, and we're gonna constantly be making it better. But for now, that's it for the HELLREX. Zach, you screwed up the tires, so you get to fill them up.
Sounds good.
Have fun, buddy. All right, guys. Rust family, we'll see you later.